I'm Chris Kowalczyk for Around the Horns. It's been a career goal of mine to interview a guy 3 feet taller than me. Luckily, today I have Larry Sanders here. Larry, how are you?
I'm good.
Larry, on Friday, you announced your intention to declare for the NBA draft and forego your final year of college eligibility. Tell me, why'd you make the decision now and what played into it?
A lot of things played into it, making this decision. I had to talk to everyone who I felt was close to me and get their opinions on it before I made my decision. And, everybody came back with positive, feedback. And then from there, I just had to make my decision.
How long did you wrestle over this? It had to be quite a few things playing into it. How long did you really wrestle, and how long did it take you to come to this?
Well, it took a while. I tried not to think about it during the season, but, I did at times. I wrestled over it a lot because, I think I'm going to really miss VCU and the fans here. And, I just don't think there's anywhere like this place in the country. So, to leave here is going to be hard, but, I'm looking forward to the future.
Larry, talk about the NBA itself and what you think you will need to do skill-wise or conditioning-wise and that type of thing to prepare. What have people told you? What are the things you're going to work on immediately?
I'm definitely going to work on getting a lot bigger, stronger. And then, from there, whatever they want me to learn, my mind's wide open. I see it as they're giving me a chance to expand and learn more of basketball, and I'm gonna take it with an open mind and just try to learn what I can.
Larry, obviously your former teammate, Eric Manor, taken in the first round of the NBA draft last year. I know you guys are still close. You guys talk a lot. I know you consulted him on this decision as well. He is in his rookie year with the Oklahoma City Thunder this year. What did he tell you about this decision and the factors going into it?
Well, he always told me I wasn't going to graduate. Not because of grades, but he always told me I was going to leave early from maybe my freshman year. I never really believed him until about a week ago. So, but he's always been in my ear, and he's there and he's seen kind of what it takes and some of the guys that are coming in and getting drafted and how they work out, and he definitely tells me I can do it. He tells me I can do it. He said he's seen me do things better than a lot of people that he's around now, and that kind of made me feel good about myself and kind of more confident about my decision.
Larry, obviously going in the first round, a big part of this decision.
Yeah.
Pretty much every mock draft I've seen has you going in the first round. That being said, you have camps to go to. You have a lot of other underclassmen declaring. If you slide to the second round, are you still happy with your decision?
I'll be still happy just for the fact that I'm in the NBA. I'll be kind of disappointed because first round is guaranteed. But I'll be happy to be in the NBA at that point. And I like the situation right now because it's kind of up to me. It's what I do and how hard I work, and that's how I like it. That's how I like it. I like it to be in my hands, and I'm just going to work hard and see what happens.
Tell me about these next few weeks. We've got about 2 months, a little over 2 months here till the NBA draft. June 24th is the NBA draft. How we prepare? I know Eric last year spent some time down in Houston working with John Lucas and some other pros down there. How will you prepare?
Well, I'm not sure yet. After I choose an agent, which I'm doing really soon, then from there will be a workout guide that they want me to go to or a camp, and that's probably where I'll go and spend a couple weeks there before I have to go to the combine and all these other camps.
Larry, the NBA chatter really took off last year after you went to the LeBron James camp and the Amari Stoudemire camp. Was that a burden this year? Was it distracting? I mean, it followed you pretty much all season.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it did. It was a distraction at times. I wouldn't say a burden. I think my only mistake was trying to ignore it too much instead of trying to embrace it. I would say that kind of hurt me this season, but I'm just happy I'm able to recognize exactly what the issue was and correct it.
Gee, some great things here. Fans love you. How would you like to be remembered at VCU? How would you like your career to be remembered?
This is your legacy.
My legacy. I would say, I don't know. If I could say anything, I'd probably say like gentle giant. I like that. You know, I got a lot of friends that are fans here, you know, that I've made throughout the years, and you know, a lot of people that have, you know, embraced us in the program, you know, that I'm really good friends with. So that's what I would say. You know, I guess that's how I would say it. I don't know.
There's nothing that was more exciting the last few years with VCU basketball than either watching you get a block or get a dunk, or getting a block and a dunk, and then the crowd breaks into a Larry Sanders chant. What would you say to the VCU fans who really embraced you pretty much up there with how they felt about Eric the last few years?
Yeah, I mean, I'll just would say thank you. You know, the biggest thank you I can. You know, that's gonna be one of the big things that I miss. You know, the things that they did, they didn't have to do. It's things that people do for me, that has done for me in the program that they didn't have to do, and they just did it out of the kindness of their heart. So thank you. You know, without them, there would be no me. You know, I get them excited, they get me excited. So, you know, without them, there would be no me.
Fantastic. Well, Larry, we certainly wish you the best of luck. My arm's getting tired, so I've got to end the interview. But good luck the next couple of months. Good luck in the NBA draft. We will be watching.
All right, thank you.
For Around the Horns, I'm Chris Kowalczyk.